So good luck both racers. Let's see if we need to get some really, really fast seeds or some really, really hilariously crappy seeds. None of the middle ground stuff. We need one of the extremes. Alright. I started that early. Oh, but apparently we are off. Okay. It faked me out right there because VLC got rid of stuff for a second. Oh, we've got throwing stars right here. We can get a very fast bloodshot kill. So, guaranteed bloodshot kill right there. Nice and easy. So, looking like Theotime's actually not going to take anything out of there and not going to reset either for the bomb. Odd choice. WinnerBit able to get everything out of the bloodshot just fine. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have a problem on Theotime's side. Oh, nope. We're going. So, WinnerBit already in a much better situation equipment-wise. The gold spear, not amazing, but it is range and possible gold kills, and fake armor is better than no armor. So, Theotime did find a torch, though, so that's going to help with the mapping. So, might be able to get the leg up there. Finding some cookies in that barrel right there. Might be useful. We could possibly kill for this shopkeeper. It's not a super great shopkeeper. I think you just buy the items and go. Gluttony off the magic apple and grab the extra heart container. So, looking pretty healthy with 5 hearts and quartz. Theotime doesn't have the blood drum, so just gonna skip the shop altogether. Does find an extra bomb up top. WinnerBit may or may not see that because she doesn't have the torch. Oh, it looks like she's gonna be passing up on it. So this could be critical going into the first boss fight with no bombs. WinnerBit setting up the gold pile. Theotime doing the same. WinnerBit almost getting spooked by that ghost there, but backed it up nicely. Both of them got their lucky charm just fine, moving down into 1-3. Lucky charm allowing you to... Oh no, Theotime went down! Attacked the wrong enemy. Needed to back up right there. So going down. So it gives Winner a chance to extend her lead. Anyways, Lucky Charm allowing you to get better food from crates and barrels, as well as get a 100% guaranteed item from the Luck Shrine. And bats will not attack you unless it is the only move that they can make. So a very useful item overall. So WinnerBit does have a throwable here, but does not have a bomb. So not going to be able to do any fast strats here. Probably the best we could do is either get a gold kill or a blood drum kill. So, gives Theotime a chance to get back in the race here. So, just gonna do standard kill strats here. Went ahead and used the blood drum, but didn't need to there. Theotime getting those cookies this time, so gonna be a little bit safer. Finding the black chest to make it being the right take, but it ends up being plate armor, which is good in itself, but it's not a weapon. We've got a Conjurer on 2-1 right here. Getting a Pain Ring. That's huge. That's one of the best rings you can have, especially when you don't have damage. And going to go ahead and take the Pickaxe. Pickaxe, Blood Drum not being a good synergy, but will allow you to dig as needed. Theotime going to go ahead and conjure up the Leprechaun again. Also found some Hargreaves. Going to have 0.5 defense, so help the survivability a bit. Oh, we've got a Thief on WinnerBit's side. Drops a Jewel Dagger. I think you take that over the Spear. Jewel Dagger being one of the special daggers. I'd say it's probably tied for second most useful special dagger. It just does 5 damage, which is really good. Kills almost every enemy in the game in 1 hit. Just doesn't have good crowd control, but it's useful. So looking good right here. Smart use of a bomb on Theotime's side to weaken down that arena. Really great right there. And still has a bomb for the Coral Rift kill. Winner doing a little bit of extra farming in this 2-2, but not really getting anything. Taking a hit on the Dark Golem. Gotta be really careful. Those things hurt. They pack a punch. Theotime surprisingly taking purple out of that, which is a heal spell, and that is very good. But not having as much armor is a bit of a problem. And not conjuring the Pain Ring that WinnerBit got. That hurts the defense badly. It's usually not worth it to conjure weapons on X1 conjurers because the weapon pool is not very good. And Theotime really paying for that, not having the Pain Ring for some offense. We are going to be able to get this Jewel Dagger off the Thief, so that will help. WinnerBit into Death Metal. 2 pokes with the dagger, no problem there. Going to be able to check a chest. Probably going to go purple for a spell. No, ticks red. Actually finds an Infernal Torch. Not a bad find. Helps out with the mapping situation, especially going into Zone 3. Definitely the hardest zone in the game to map. It's very easy to get turned around here. Going to go ahead and swap off the pickaxe for the titanium shovel so that we don't have pickaxe problems later during the Necrodancer fight. The pain really coming in handy right there, keeping the swarms off of her. Theotime still holding in. Down to 2-3 right now. Does find a space shrine. Unfortunately, we don't have a bomb to be able to get a map or cap out of it. So not going to be able to use anything with that. Oh, unfortunately, that bat blocking the knockback from the Skelly. Finds a pretty good crepe room, though, finding a wooden shield and sunglasses. And a bomb, too. Gonna go ahead and just skip that space shrine, though. Probably not comfortable taking cap. It doesn't think the map is worth it. Speaking of mapping, we've got a Torch of Walls in the 3-2 shop here, so hopefully no more getting lost. Definitely one of the better torches you can find. So we've got about a 2-floor lead for WinnerBit. And definitely looking a little better in the weapon, in the equipment department with the Pain Ring. The sunglasses not really doing a whole lot for Theotime. You can one-shot the 6 HP mini-bosses, but you're already killing pretty much everything else with a 5 damage attack anyways. So, not super great. And the Pain Ring pretty much covers the damage anyways. So WinnerBit moving into Conga. We've got the Blood Drum. We could Blood Dig out. Theotime finding a Blast Helm, though. Going to get some extra bombs out of that. Probably going to keep that over the sunglasses. Definitely now that we've bombed the sunglasses. Taking a hit from that slime, though. WinnerBit having no problem with Conga. Going to skip out on those freeze tomes, though. Thinks the Blood Drum is more worth it. So WinnerBit doesn't have bombs. Oh, Theotime found a Titanium Rapier, one of the strongest weapons. I actually kind of wish we had those sunglasses now. The +1 actually would have helped this a lot, but Titanium Rapier is still a much better weapon than the Jewel Dagger with the ability to lunge. Oh, but sliding on the ice and getting caught by the Skelly! Should have just taken that trap door down, but ends up getting caught by the lunge and slides right into death. Really unfortunate. Really got to be careful around ice in Zone 3. So this puts Winner in a big health situation here. Even finds the food shop. We've got a Jewel Dagger. Looks like she's probably backing up for the throw kill here. We're going to go ahead and take that cheese, take that extra heart container. Hold on to Gluttony Charm for now. So Winner looking pretty good. No kind of goo protection though, so definitely have to be careful around the goo. But we do have that Pain Ring that'll help with a lot of the armored enemies and swarms in this zone. Zone 4 being the most technical zone in the game with the most difficult enemies to deal with. But the Pain Ring simplifies this a lot. Yeah, see, having no problem dealing with this exit room. Theotime looking like they're going to change their strategy up here. Going to go ahead and get the health items out of the lock shop. Going to go ahead and take that magic apple and that heart container. And at this point, there's not really a chance of like a direct catch-up, so Theotime's best move is to definitely do what they're doing right now and gather enough items in case Winner dies so they have a comfy lead if the reset should happen. So, definitely want to do that. Winner already into the 4-3 boss room. No problems getting rid of everything. Blade Masters being no issue if you can pin them against the wall while using the pain damage. So, into Deep Blues. Gonna be able to just do a throw kill. So, checkmate. Just for the sake of safety, Winner will probably check for a spell. It is a regen ring. Guess we'll go ahead and take that. We do have the wire in Zone 5. So the pain is nice, but getting the extra health back is also very nice. And I guess we can value that a little bit more right now. We've got a direct dig into the exit right here. Going to be able to skip out on the rest of the enemies. Going to go ahead and take out a few more. Yeah, everything in Zone 5 just dies so quickly to the wire. Don't really have to worry about too much. You do have to watch out for some strange interactions with enemies that are close to each other, though. Theotime having no problem getting past the Zone 1 boss again. Gonna go ahead and grab that plate armor for the safety. Oh, we've got a Crown of Thorns. Even more regen here. Theotime conjuring the shovel again. Getting the pickaxe. Doesn't have enough gold to do another conjure. Well, we found a gold pile. They'll probably go back for it. Getting the weapon again, though. Not remembering that it was a longsword. Like I said before, the X1 conjurers do not have good weapons in general. And it's usually a lot more beneficial to find other items. Especially rings. Rings especially are very good. We've got a potion here. WinnerBit deciding what to do here. Trying to get it out safely. And finding some extra heart containers as well. The farming really paying off. Just going to go ahead and be able to get a bunch of hearts. Not going to actually take the potion, though. Interesting thing to do, considering it's right there and your opponent's way down. Because if Dead Ringer should go wrong, that will save you from some charges. But just going to go ahead and pop down into Dead Ringer. We'll probably see an Earth kill here using the Earth Tomes. Very nice Earth kill, no problem there. Theotime cleaning up on 2-3, it looks like. Winner going to go and do one last check to only get the Battle Shovel. Doesn't do any good in the Necrodancer fight. So Winner does have enough bombs to get the party started. We can go ahead and just bomb the stage away and get phase 2 immediately without doing any butt puzzles. Gotta go ahead and just burn some health, make it faster. And I think this is actually a valid strat to do, even if you're trying to play safe. Because the less enemies that spawn into the arena, the better. Nice use of the earth to keep the nightmare off. That was very smart. Being said, these walls are getting in the way, so might be a little bit awkward getting around them. If only you could dig one of the earth walls and then use the battle shovel damage to kill instantly with the loot. I wish you could do that. This Necrodancer not playing nice, unfortunately. Just blowing up over and over. But Winner's got plenty of health. So looking like one more hit. Yep, one more hit. And Winner takes game 1. GG. A nice clean run overall. Very safe. Safely played. Didn't have to rush too much. Yeah, Theotime definitely had some good tools to be able to catch up, but just unfortunately, just the small mistakes in Zone 3 can be some of the most critical just because things spiral so badly when you're on ice. They're just having a quick chat about streaming. Looks like one of them was having a slower connection. They're just trying to get everything sorted, make sure everything's good before we start the next race. I can tell you just from my end of it on the broadcasting side that both of them look fine. So it looks like things are probably okay. Anyways, looks like both racers have the seat in. They're about ready to go. We will get set up for race 2 in just a second. Alright, good luck to both racers. Let's see how race 2 goes. See if we get any one of those items up top in the the seed symbols. I would love to see some Ring of Becoming just to scare everyone. Alright, race number 2 underway. Uh-oh. Okay, Theotime managing to buffer out of the auto spike trap. I was a little scared they were going to be stepping on things. Finding one of the hidden trapdoors. So there's those. This is a new mechanic in the Synchrony DLC where there's little hidden branches, and if you bomb them away, then they reveal a trapdoor. Unfortunately, Theotime taking that trapdoor actually kind of hurt themselves because WinnerBit got lucky and managed to get the wrangle the Minotaur into opening a potion room. So we've already got a good source of health for WinnerBit at not much time cost. Theotime finding some throwing stars though. And both of them finding the stack of bombs. WinnerBit also finding the throwing stars. Make for a good early quick kill, or just making sure anything doesn't get in the way. Like dire bats especially would be a good place to use throwing stars just to get them out of the way early. We've got a lock trap here on 1-3. It is the transmog. Both players probably going to try and set up a leprechaun here. Oh, okay. I thought WinnerBit reset for a second, but I misread that. Theotime not able to set up the leprechaun, unfortunately, so we're only going to be able to do a couple transmogs. Farming up just enough gold for it. Going to be able to do... we could do 3 if we get the coins outside. So going for shovel, going for weapon, getting a titanium spear and a pickaxe. Not going for the third one. I'm pretty sure there were 6 coins on the ground that they could have taken, but oh well. That's fine. WinnerBit skipping over the transmog altogether. So we're entering Conga 1 at about the same time. So Theotime's just going to go ahead and use the pickaxe here. WinnerBit going to have to use the bomb. Unfortunately, Theotime taking a lot of damage in that fight. Down to half a heart and losing out on the flawless. This could be big. WinnerBit not getting much for their troubles, though. Only getting a blood staff out of the pool. So kind of unfortunate here. And looking like we have some seed variants of some kind. Those walls are not the same. I'm pretty sure we have seed variants here somewhere. We might have bopped the space shrine. No, because we don't have a shovel. Did we kill for something? I don't think we killed for anything. Huh. Not sure where the variants came from. Well, maybe we'll get that figured out later, but we're finding some holy water right there. A really good find that Theotime really could use. Oh, there's the dry baby. There's the Ring of Becoming. I say, since you're already on half a heart anyways, well, problem is we already saw the transmog, so I guess we wouldn't want to try and take it at this point. It would be too difficult to swap off of because we'd need to find another ring too. So, okay. Yeah, just go ahead and skip it. Okay, Theotime finding the holy water, so definitely going to be able to make use of that to get some health back. Checking the shop real quick. We do have some glass armor, some cookies. We could munch on those cookies a bit. I'm going to go ahead and do that. See what's in this purple chest too. It is the bomb spell that WinnerBit had. So bombs are in no short supply here for now. Yeah, both players doing a little bit of checking around here. Oh, we've got a Berserk Scroll and a Monocle. WinnerBit going to pick up that Monocle. Definitely could help them out. Going to go ahead and take the Onyx Rapier as well. Not the best weapon type for a Rapier, but a Rapier is an upgrade over that Blood Staff. Oh, but speaking of Rapiers, it looks like we've got a Titanium Rapier right by this Risk Shrine. Big find. Oh dear, we've got a Slurpee raid. Hello, Slurpee and everyone. Welcome in, everybody. This is our CoNDOR match between TechieBot, WinnerBit, and Theotime. Hope you all are doing good. So it looks like Theotime having no problems with the boss fight. Just jump straight down to Zone 3. WinnerBit going to go ahead and jump down. I think it was Deep Blues. So WinnerBit also took the Miner's Cap. Going to be able to really zoom at the cost of things being a little bit sketchy. Went ahead and used the Holy Water and dropped the Flawless. Probably didn't think the items were worth it anyways. Going to go ahead and do a bomb kill there. No problem. Minotaur going on vacation a little bit for Theotime, but getting through that. Bit of a scary slime situation here, and already down to a heart and a half on Theotime's side, so definitely not the safest. But WinnerBit losing that potion as well. We've got a Darkness Shrine. I don't know if you take that with Miner's Cap, though, because that could get sketchy opening everything up and not even be able to see what's happening. Theotime finding a little bit of protection with the Ring of Protection, going to add a half a point of defense. And jumping down to the 3-3. We've got there is a shop on the left side there. It looks like we're going to skip it. WinnerBit goes ahead and takes this ham And the ring of protection as well. Gonna have a little bit of defense on that side too. Theotime going straight for the trapdoor. I think that's a wise move. Just want to get out of zone 3 as fast as possible. WinnerBit probably going to try for that same trapdoor. Has to get around all these enemies. Really swarmed in a really bad situation here. Thankfully had the ham on deck. Very, very scary. Theotime handling Fortissimo, looking like we got a flawless there, no problem. It was a very good panic. Gonna be able to one-shot Fortissimo, saving a bunch of time. So let's see what we get out of chest. Theotime checking red, getting a Torch of Foresight. Winner checking purple for Fireball Tomes. So both of them are able to see through walls, thankfully, so we're not going to get instantly spooked by stuff that's on the other side of walls going into Zone 4. But WinnerBit's going to definitely have a bit more trouble because this Miner's Cap is going to open a bunch of stuff. Probably going to be checking these gargoyles for food if we can. We got a Boots of Pain and a Magic Carrot. Very scary. I think you actually skip Boots of Pain in this situation. Getting the Drumstick. Definitely want to keep on that. The Boots of Pain don't really work as well with the Rapier Lunges because you've already got a bunch of damage on those, and it's probably not worth the heart and a half. Both racers heading down into 4-2 roughly the same time. Keeping it close the whole way through. Theotime's been doing good considering they've only been on this Titanium Spear for most of this seed. And finding a pack of bombs as well. Might be able to use those to speed some spots up. A lot of enemies really getting in the way, though. Winner popping into the exit room, taking a hit. Taking another. This protection ring, thankfully, kind of useful, but you don't have unlimited health with it. You definitely have to be careful in Zone 4 with such little defense and no goo protection. But Theotime getting in the corner, stuck on the wrong enemies and dying. Oh, and down goes Theotime, back to 1-1. Winner definitely not in the absolute safest situation. Has to play this 4-3 really carefully to avoid opening more rooms up. We definitely don't want more swarms. Thankfully, the Pixie's giving some health back. This Blue Dragon not in a good spot, but handling it nicely. Good use of the Bomber there to take care of everything. Gonna go ahead and check this Mimic real quick. It is a pack of holding. I guess that's only benefits you. If we can find more items. So Theotime down to Conga again. Techie starting on the Death Metal 4 fight. Pretty simple with the Rapier. You can just chase Death Metal down and not have to really worry. And getting a Fireball spell for our troubles. Definitely a good parity with the Rapier in some more of the awkward situations where you don't want to get off the wire. So finding some armor. Did we just conjure... We really conjured quartz twice? Really? Wow. And that quartz is gone forever because we just put water over the entrance. Bye-bye. Now, I've seen multiple of the same item get conjured, I think. But I don't think I've ever seen 2 quartzes in a run. I wish it was quartz as in a quart, because then we could say that Winner got half an armor. Yeah, the armor pool is probably exhausted. The others were probably elsewhere. It happens. Theotime taking that blood staff this time around. Probably just wants to stick with a bit more reliable weapon in terms of healing. Winner does have this pickaxe. Gonna be able to check the shop for free. Winner, you have pickaxe. You don't need to do that. You silly. It is the absolute worst food shop in the game, but it is a food shop, so that's gonna be 2 extra hearts right there. Well, 1 full, one empty, but close enough. I think it's just easy to forget that you have pickaxe at all. Unless you have Blood Drum, in which case you forget in the moment, and then you're just like, oh. Well, speaking of shovels, there is a Big Dig. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it unless we want to kill for it. And probably not really worth it at this point. Oh, breaking the Telecrown. Freddy, save me. Freddy, save me. Trying to get this dragon lured over a safe way, but... See, I wouldn't mind a cookie food shop. Oh, we're going to use the dragon to scare Freddy out. Good call. Get the strength shovel just in case, I guess. Theotime went down again, unfortunately. I didn't see what happened there. WinnerBit moving into Dead Ringer. Looking like we're going to go with left side scoots. No problem there. WinnerBit checking one last chest. Gonna check red. Gets the spiked ear muffins, which is not needed at all for this fight. But they do look cool. Theotime dealing with Congo one last time as WinnerBit gets the Necrodancer fight started. Got just enough bombs to get a fast start. Oh, Winner accidentally using the wrong spell right there and blood bombing. So there goes some health. Thankfully, does have the quartz, so going to be able to survive at least 2 hits minimum. Theotime getting through Conga. No problem there. Winner having trouble setting up these lures on both the Necrodancer fights today. And Necrodancer's not playing nice either. 2 hits to go. 1 hit to go. And that's it. And WinnerBit's going to take game 2 right there. Maybe less showboating. Come on. You got to please the audience, especially with a raid. You have to do the swag stuff. Alright, so down to race 3. We'll see if Winner gets a 3-0 sweep or if Theotime's going to be able to knock a point off. Both racers readied up. Countdown starting. We'll see what happens with race 3. We saw almost all of those items last week. What's the last familiar? I can't tell what familiar that is right there. Might be a new one. I still have to review all the items that are in the Synchrony DLC. Shield familiar. Shield familiar? I didn't even know there was a shield familiar. Alright, anyways, we got an immediate blood shop right here. This one's good. This one's definitely worth just throwing for. So, going down, unfortunately, on WinnerBit's side from having a bad spawn. That's fine. The shop's right there, and getting the gold rapier and a blood drum early is definitely worth it. Oh, Winner getting caught again. Just not lucky. Okay, finally got a 3rd try there, so no problem. So not a huge time loss. Theotime actually just going to skip out on the Dub Familiar. Probably not very comfortable with it. Dub Familiar can definitely cause some awkward situations, but usually it's worth taking. We'll see if WinnerBit takes the Dub Familiar. Looks like we're going to deploy it down. Oh, that's right. The teleports are seated. I forgot about that. I forgot that was a new change. Good call on that. I wish we had 8 familiars. We definitely have at least 5 now. Alright, looks like WinnerBit's going to be able to set up this Leprechaun right here. Theotime finding a Titanium Cat, though. Thinking we're going to take that over the Rapier. Just the constant 2 damage while still being a move attack is very good. Theotime down to 2 hearts, or just 1 heart, though. Gotta be careful. Finding a Shriner right here. Unfortunately, no bomb. could possibly just go for the glass. Like you're down to... Oh, and going down to Yellow Skeleton from panicking. So gonna go ahead and set up that Bloodshot kill again, it looks like. So yeah, no problem there. Thank goodness they're actually seated now. WinnerBit gonna get that same Titanium Cat. May not have seen the Shriner or probably didn't want anything out of it, so it looks like we're gonna skip it. Oh, first boss to seed, another Conga seed. Why is it like we've been getting nothing but Conga 1? We really like Conga 1 today. Alright, looks like Winner's gonna just conserve HP here, do the just Conga line kills. Unfortunately, I had to kill Greg in order to set that up, so bye Greg. Checking purple, getting a shield spell. That's a big find right there. Definitely one of the strongest spells in the game. We've actually got a secret shop down below. And it is the arena. We've got a pulse spell right there. Definitely going to pick that up. That definitely helps cover a lot of your weaknesses with weapons in terms of range. Pulse dealing just 5 damage in an X pattern, being one of the strongest but hardest to use spells. It also is very cheap to blood cast and charges fairly quickly, so it's definitely one of the best spells that was introduced in the Amplified DLC. So Theotime finding the Shriner again, looking like we're going to skip out on it. WinnerBit down to 2-2. We'll see how Theotime handles the Conga. We don't have an option for Blood Drum, so probably just going to try and line up these Conga lines. Not doing it in the middle, though. It's a little risky. Looking like we're handling it okay, but definitely very scary to see. Just being chased around by Conga line. No problem there, though. Gets that flaw. It's probably going to be taking purple for the shield spell as well. Looks like we've got one more shop right here. It is the Transmog. Definitely wouldn't be bad to Transmog that shovel there. See if we can get like a big dig or something. Got glass. Got battle. Blood. Get one more here. It's just a pickaxe, unfortunately. Could possibly farm up for one more Transmog using this gold from the Red Dragon. We're just a little bit short here. I think Winner wants to go all in with this and go ahead and get the gold needed. So it looks like she's gonna do that. But Theotime's catching up pretty good already to the exit in 2-3. And unfortunately, just getting Battle Shovel again apparently. Looks like Big Dig was out of the pool. I'm guessing more stuff just gets out of the pool, or the pools are just different in Synchrony. I haven't checked for any updates on those, so oh well. So into Death Metal. No problem dealing with Death Metal too, though. Checking purple, getting a dash spell. Gonna go ahead and skip out on it. Dash is really good. Good for covering ground. And definitely has some really unique uses, but Winner may not be super comfortable with it. And Shield and Pulse are already two very high levels, great spells to have. So just gonna go ahead and skip out on it. Theotime using the shield to tank the fireball. Nice job. Definitely a smart play right there. Gonna go head into Death Metal. We're not getting a little bit lost in this 3-1 though. Zone 3 always being difficult to map. Finding a, looks like it was a titanium staff. I couldn't tell if it was titanium or glass on my end, but just gonna keep the cat. Cat definitely the better weapon overall. Yeah, we haven't found any other good weapons in these black chests. The Dove Familiar really coming in handy for Winner right now, though. Whisking enemies away from the exit there. That's not too far behind, though. Only 2 floors. Winner looked like she really wanted that extra heart, but doesn't have the money for it. Theotime has plenty of money and could go for that when they get over to 3-3. But WinnerBit dropping down to deep blues. We do have a pulse. We could use that for a fast kill. The king has 3 health in forms 1 and 2, and 3 onwards has 5 health for the king. But pulse is enough to deal with it all the time, so easy pulse kill in the corner. Still checking purple here, trying to find a ring. Did get a ring, but not the ring we're looking for. Ring of Luck being pretty redundant with the Luck Charm. Gonna go ahead and sell it. Oh, Theotime went down. Looks like tanked the Minotaur, unfortunately. Gonna go ahead and sell the torch off as well. Getting chainmail from the pawnbroker. So the new mechanic for the pawnbroker, where if you sell enough stuff, the pawnbroker will offer you new items. That paying out for WinnerBit, getting some nice defense. So we've got the equivalent of plate armor now. Definitely going to help with the durability. Blessed Brock. A little bit of a nasty exit room with this Ghoulam and Blade Master in the way. But Winner knows she can check shops. Finding some sunglasses. A good find with the cat. Going to boost her up to 3 damage. Which is kind of that critical threshold. Yeah, that's how the pawnbroker works in Synchrony. It didn't used to do that before. But the changes made where you can roll new items definitely boosted pawnbroker a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but definitely it made it useful for speedruns. Outside of, like, selling your jaw or Ring of Becoming. So WinnerBit's going to be able to play pretty safe here with all that defense and health, plus a shield spell on deck. And Theotime, unfortunately, going down to a black skeleton again. Well, we can't let Brock get too overpowered, otherwise we'd have to just find him every single seed. We can't have that happen. Yes, definitely. If you have some unwanted items that aren't really helping your situation, it might be good to sell them off. And if you could even have extra items to be able to re-roll items that you find, then hey, that could be good. But it is time to take, so not always desired. Oh, WinnerBit unfortunately trying to dig in order to get the pixie through, but forgot she had a cat and just blew the pixie up on the corner. So down to a heart and a half, not so safe anymore. One big hit, especially on Goo, could definitely hurt. Getting a little bit of health back from that pixie, though, gonna help. You know what I want to see less base weapons from? The 1-1 Conjurer and Transmog. That pool is so bad. Alright, WinnerBit down to Coral Rift. Looks like Theotime's dropped down the Trapdoor Arena to get Conga started again. Oh, WinnerBit jumping right into Coral Rift right there. Probably should have just Blood Pulsed. So back to the heart and a half, and it's going to be tough to find extra health from here on out. Sell your entire build to get lunging, then realize you don't know how to use it. The few times I get lunging, I definitely do not know how to play lunging. Winner getting bailed by the food shop, though. It's never the food shop until it is the food shop. So, get back up to 3.5, looking good. Theotime finishing Conga off, gonna go ahead and take that shield spell. Theotime did find a pickaxe and miner's cap. Kind of a weird combo, but it works out. And also getting a rapier. Gonna do a little bit of shopping on WinnerBit's side, though. We've got a shield, we got a Berserk Scroll. It's always the apple. It's like Phyrix has seen nothing but the apple today. Brock is useful now. He can be considered good enough tier. Oh, we've got drums, one for each hand, but different kinds of drums. Oh, popping that shield, though, to a zombie of all things. So, not going to have, like, super protection going into the Dead Ringer fight, but we do have the we do still have the shield spell on deck. Theotime swapping off to an Onyx Spirit at some point. Gonna be able to just pop Dead Ringer twice and kill him off quick. Gonna go ahead and deploy a Snowbro. That definitely does help during the final 2 boss fights if you can just freeze the mini-bosses that get in your way. Don't have to deal with them. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, everyone. It is like 7:45 my time right now, which is actually, considering I've been up all night, it's a pretty tiring time. But thankfully, this race is going pretty smoothly. WinnerBit having no problem getting to the 5-3 exit. Down to Dead Ringer. We could do Freeze and Blood Drum strats here. Looking like we're just going to stick with Scoots. Theotime taking that trapdoor down into 3-3. Going down to the Rider. Looking like they were a little spooked trying to set that up. WinnerBit having no problem with Dead Ringer. Getting a Risk Charm for their troubles. We've got plenty of bombs. We've got the Blood Drum. Going to be able to start things off. And we do have some armor. So the health situation's not too bad here. Winner digging the wrong tile right there, giving up an extra half heart. She probably thought she had Big Dig. Taking a hit. Okay, now we're kind of in a bit of trouble now. Down to 1 heart. 1 bomb blast could definitely end it. So this is a little scary. Down to 3 hits. 2 hits left. Oh, we've got a dragon on the field. Nice pulse to get the dragon off the field. Definitely smart. Do have the shield spell that we could tap. And WinnerBit gets the last hit right there and going to take game 3 for the 3-0 sweep. GG's. A good match overall. Just nerves playing in for Theotime. It's tough being in a situation like that. There was definitely some great plays on both ends though. Winner with the 3-0 sweep, going to extend to a 9-0 record. Very impressive for a first week. Anyways, that's going to do it for this match. I'm going to see real quick if there's anybody else going on, see if we have another match coming.